Hello, I'm Lucy. Welcome to the Keep Essex Active YouTube channel. Today is a PE lesson. I hope everyone will join in. Here's our learning objective. So today we're going to roll a ball with good technique and control. So you do need a ball. Ideally a nice small ball. Whatever you've got will be brilliant. And also you need some objects that we're going to roll the ball to and past. So you could use your shoes, trainers. I've got some plastic cups that I'm going to use. You might even be able to use your broom to roll the ball past the handle of the broom. So there's lots of options. So just use what you've got around your house, please. And we'll get going with our warm up. Okay, you ready to go? Okay, inner space for me, please. As much space as you can today, and ideally a harder floor if possible. So just to start off with, you can hold your ball in one hand, not a problem. We're going to take the hands up towards the shoulders and we're just going to roll the arms backwards, big circles, and forwards. Let's do a few rotations of the spine, make sure we're feeling okay today. Just rotating from side to side, let the back foot just lift up and rotate with you. Let's circle the hips. Let's just do a few squats, a few deep squats, and then lifting up, making sure our legs are nice and warm for rolling because we do need to use our legs. And then let's just do a couple of lunges through. Really big giant steps. Standing up super tall, rolling the shoulders back and down. Let's do one more on each side. Excellent, well done. Let's have a little jog on the spot to make sure we're feeling okay. The arms are feeling okay, shoulders are feeling okay. Let's get the feet going a little bit faster if you can. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Hopefully you're feeling warm and ready to go now. So with your ball, a little bit of space please, whatever space you've got. Okay, what we're going to do is just practice a little roll. So what I would like to see is you stepping forward with the opposite leg when you roll the ball. So holding the ball in whichever hand you like, and you're going to step through with the other leg. So let's have a little roll. Let's have a little go at rolling the ball along the floor. Quickly go back and get it. You can roll from the other direction or you can come back to this side again. Up to you. So a big lunge through with the opposite leg. Just make sure you are using your opposite leg to lunge through when you roll. And swinging the arm back really hard, really fast. Brilliant. Have a few more goes. Big giant step through, remember. And you might like to point to where you want the ball to go at the end of the roll. What about one more go? Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to just see if we can slow this roll down a little bit. Because what I'd like you to do is to roll it and chase and stop it. So hopefully you'll be able to do that before it hits anything. So we're going to slow it down a little bit. Slow the roll down, roll, quickly stop it, and come back. Okay, you can have a go now. See if you can roll it, quickly stop it, before it hits anything. Have another go. So slowing the roll down a little bit so you've got time to chase it and pick it up. Oh, wasn't very good that go. How are you getting on? Opposite leg forwards. Nice gentle roll. Bend your knees to pick it up. And are we still lunging through with the other leg? What about one more for me? How are you getting on? You all right with this one? Remember to do it nice and slow, nice and controlled. And then you'll be able to pick it up. Well done. Should we just roll the arms back a few times? And forwards a few times. Now, I've got two plastic cups. And I'm going to start with them quite far apart. You might have two shoes. Or you could use two socks. You can use whatever you've got around your house. something that it doesn't matter if you hit it. So something that doesn't break, please. So now I'm going to carry on with my rolling, and I'm going to try and get my ball in between those two objects. Now I've put them very far apart to start with, so it should be very, very easy to start with. And then as you get better at it, you can maybe make the gap a bit smaller. So every time you manage to get it through, maybe make the gap a bit smaller, make it a bit more challenging every time. I got it through that time, so I'm going to make it a bit smaller. So it's going to get harder and harder. The challenge is going to get more and more difficult. And don't forget your step forwards with the opposite foot. Really big, giant step forward. And swing the arm back. Every time you manage to get it through, see if you can make the challenge a little bit harder. How are you getting on? Are your items getting closer and closer together? I'm sure they are. I'm sure you're really good at this. Remember, you can point to where you want the ball to go at the end of your roll. You can point. Every time you get it through, you can make the gap smaller. Oh, not sure about this one. Do you think I can do it? Yeah. How are you getting on? Keep having a little go. Keep challenging yourself. How about one more go? Let's make it as challenging as we can for this last go. Are you ready? Are we going to do this? Of course we are. Big lunge through. Oh, I hit one of my cups, but it still went through. Yeah. Okay. Well done. Let's just have a few little rotations from side to side. Okay, now, we just want one object now. And we're going to try to hit it with our ball. Now, I do not think I am going to be very good at this one. I think you're going to beat me at this one. Right, so you could start a little bit closer to your object if you think it's going to be a bit challenging. If you think you're going to do this one easy, then maybe start back a little bit more. Okay, so take your time. Big step forward with the opposite leg. Oh, how did you get on? I managed to get mine, but I was very, very close to it. Have a few goes, maybe step back a bit, make it even more challenging. Oh, I'm better at this than I thought. How are you getting on? Remember, if your object's quite small when you're struggling, why don't you get a bigger object? Or if your object's quite big and you keep hitting it, you could find something smaller, couldn't you? Okay, let's have a few more goes. Oh dear. I'm not so lucky anymore, I don't think. Ooh. Why don't we have one more go? Why don't you make it as challenging as you can now? Pick something really small. See if you can roll your ball to it. What are you going to use? Oh, if you're still struggling, maybe your last go could be with something a bit bigger, so that you know that you can definitely hit it. And then let's have a little rest, shall we? Have a little rest, maybe. Roll the arms back. Roll the arms forwards. Now, have you got maybe a piece of paper? A piece of paper would be really handy. Any piece of paper. It could be a very important letter that came from the postman. That would be fine. And then let's just pop it down in a space. Your piece of paper in a space. And what you're going to try and do now is you're going to try and roll your ball and see if you can stop it on your piece of paper. Oh, I'm not too sure about this one. I think you're going to be a lot better than me at this one. Right, who's feeling confident about this one? I'm not. See if you can get it to stop on the paper. Oh, I knew I wasn't going to be very good at this one. How are you getting on? I'm going to have to go a lot slower. Right. Stepping forwards. Ooh. Ooh. Right. How are you doing? This one's hard, isn't it? This one's really hard. Have a few more goes. I think my kitchen might be on a slope. That's going to be my excuse. What's your excuse? Let's have another few goes. Oh, how are you getting on? I'm doing terrible. Really, really bad. I'm going to try the piece of paper on the other side of my room to see if it means I can do it. What do you think? You might like to try the same. It might be that your kitchen or your room's on a slope as well. Let's have another go. Oh. I think I should give up and I think I should leave it to you guys. Go on, have one more go. See if you can do it. See if you can beat me. How close did you manage to get to your piece of paper? Were you this far away? This far away? Oh, you're really close to it. How many of you actually managed to get your ball to stop on your piece of paper? I want you to comment on this video and tell me, did you manage to get your ball to stop on your piece of paper? If you didn't, then you can have another go whenever you like. And I would love to hear about it. See if you can get it to stop on the piece of paper. Oh, I think I need some lessons. I need someone to help me. Shall we all have one more go? Yeah, one more go. Let's have another last go. Oh, rubbish. Really am bad at this. Do you think you can beat me? Have you done it? How are you getting on? Or are you as unlucky as I am? Right, let's take our hands onto our shoulders and let's roll the shoulders back a few times. And let's roll the shoulders forwards a few times. Now, to finish off, you could do with maybe a wall or a turned chair, like on its side. Look, I'll show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a chair on its side like this. You might need to get an adult to help you with this. I'm going to put my chair on the side, and with my ball, I'm just going to move my paper because I do not want to slip on my paper. We're going to see if we can rebound the ball off of something flat. Now it could be a wall, it could be a door, it could be a chair turned like mine, and just get an adult just to help you with that to make sure it's going to be okay. And then this is what we're going to do. We're going to do our lunge and we're going to roll it and we're going to see if we can catch it. And then roll it again and catch the rebound, stop it, and then roll again. And we're going to see how many rolls we can do in a minute. Do you think you could count how many you do in a minute? Are you ready? Are you steady? Feel like I've got to wind my arm up, ready for this one. Who's ready for the challenge? Ready? 1 minute on the clock. Make sure you count. Count how many you do because I want to know, and then you can comment below and you can tell me how many you did. Are you ready? 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. How many can you do in a minute? Remember to have the opposite leg forward. Swing your arm back. Now we want to go quite hard again now. We want to go really hard and quite fast with the arm now so that it comes back to us. It will depend what ball you've got, of course. Keep going, see how many you can do. Go on, go, 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 go. Keep going, keep going. Yes, you're doing brilliant. Keep going. Remember to bend your legs, swing your arm, keep your eye on the ball. Should we have a little bit of a stretch? Let's rotate from side to side. Let's have a little stretch to one side, stretch to the other side. Let's just circle the hips one way, circle the hips the other way. Right, I think we should try to beat our score. I think we should have one more go. What do you think? Yeah, should we try and beat it? Yeah, come on, come on. Are you ready? We're gonna go in 5 seconds. Are you ready? Are you steady? Off you go. Let's see if we can beat the score. Remember to lunge through with the opposite leg. Off you go, make sure you're counting. Count loud so that you don't lose count. Swing the arm quickly. How are you getting on? We're nearly there. Keep going, keep going. Can you do a few more? Get down low. Eyes on the ball. Keep counting. And stop. Did you manage to beat your score? How did you get on? Oh. Well done everyone, that was brilliant. So let's circle the arms. Let's have a few rotations. Let's run a big stretch over to one side, over to the other side. Now what about balance? Who's good at balancing? We need balance for every sport that we do, because we don't want to fall over. Right, let's put one leg on top. You could hold on to something, and then down you go, low as you can. Do you know what muscle this one's stretching? It's stretching our bottoms. It's a very, very big muscle. It needs to be stretched, especially with all that lunging. Let's change legs. Maybe you're holding on to something just to help you. How low can you go? How low can you go? And rest. Well done. Give the legs a little shake. Give the arms a little shake. Now the arms have worked very hard, which means we really should give those shoulders a stretch, because they've been doing a lot of the work. Let's take one arm in front of us and pull it all the way across, just easing it across. And then I want you to look over the shoulder that you're stretching. Do you know the name of the shoulder muscle? Anyone know? It's called the deltoid. So let's do the other deltoid. Looking over the shoulder you're stretching. Now let's take a really, really big deep breath in. Reach up as tall as you can. Bring your hands down in front of you. Give yourself a clap. Wow, you did super today. Thank you so much for having a go. And please tell me in the comments below how you got on with that and what your scores were. I'll be really interested to know. Thank you for joining in. Please make sure you comment, like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have some water after all of that exercise, because it's really important that we hydrate our bodies after exercise. See you again soon. Take care everyone. Bye.